I'm Oscar, and I play tenor trombone.
My name is Sarah Narhi, and I am a trumpet player with the Litha Symphony Orchestra.
Hi, my name is Gary Shur. I've played with the clarinet section for Litha Symphony since the end of summer 2018.
I've played for almost 3 years at the very least.
This summer would have been my 4th summer with the group, so I started in 2017. Outside of Litha, I am an executive coordinator at a small consulting firm, which is not a part of the arts. However, before working at this consulting firm, I used to work at Juilliard and at Berklee College of Music and Longy, both up in Boston. So I also have my master's in arts administration and cultural policy. So I'm a huge fan and advocate for the arts.
I teach instrumental and general music for a public school in Elizabeth, New Jersey. I also do as much freelance performing work as I possibly can across all genres.
Most of my career has been based as a freelance trombonist. Other than that, I am also a school teacher. I teach K-4 general music and piano for the Hudson Montessori Charter School in Jersey City. I have 2. I was privileged to play Mahler 2 probably 2-3 years ago, and it was, no one gets to say they get to play Mahler 2 because it's just a difficult production to make or to put on a program. You need so many people, and you need an entire team to make it happen. But that's one of my favorite memories. My other favorite memory of Litha was I think it was 2 years ago, we played a Vaughan Williams piece for New Year's Eve. And it was the way that we ended the piece reverberated just right for me to even remember.
One of my favorite rehearsal memories is when we were playing Mahler 7 last summer, and Eric described the third movement of Mahler 7 as being like fat, nasty raccoons going through the trash. And it still makes me laugh whenever I think about it.
My favorite Litha memory is probably my first concert with the orchestra at the end of summer 2018. The big featured work was Holst the Planets. And up until that time, as a classically trained saxophone player, I had little to no experience with orchestras. All of my performing experience up until then had been concert band, jazz band, Latin band, musical theater orchestra, chamber ensembles, but never symphony orchestras.
And to celebrate after a successful performance, it's relaxing with the other players and having a drink and talking about what went well, and because we're all musicians at heart, we do often talk about what didn't go so well, and we always reassure each other that no one in the audience heard that little mistake or that missed note.
After a performance, whether it's successful or unsuccessful, because let's be real, I very simply like to go out and have some food and some drinks with the people I just performed with, relish and savor the moment together.
Diversity, I think it's the best factor in this orchestra. And it's not just in ethnic background. I've met so many people with different political views, different likes, different nuances, and different things that make everyone a different individual. And I get to meet it in such a diverse city like New York. And at the same time, there's a sense of unity behind it, in the sense that we're all here to do the same thing.
Number 1, the chosen repertoire is a very eclectic, fantastic variety of older classics, lesser known pieces, more modern works, and works by both male and female composers of many different backgrounds. And second, it is simply put a very friendly and welcoming place, and there's just nothing like that.
Just a lot of breathing. A lot of I try to calm myself by breathing normally, breathing deeply.
I am either listening to various recordings of the pieces that I'm about to play. I could be listening to music that's gonna get me hyped up and ready to go, or I could be listening to absolutely nothing and just living in a complete zone of silence.
I think it's so important to be a part of a community orchestra because we're all there because we want to be, and outside of work and family commitments, we choose to take what little time we have available and come together and play incredible music. You know, it's not for a paycheck. So that's why I really, really love the orchestra and love what it means as a whole, as a collective, and for me individually.
As a public school teacher, I'm in charge of my ensembles all day, every day. So it's my job to pull the music from my musicians. But as a musician, I also want to be making the music.
Many people don't get the chance to play in an orchestra to begin with. Many orchestras that people tend to hear are professionals, and it's up to community orchestras to provide an outlet for musicians of all levels, or as close as being professional levels, to practice.